And if everything works the way it's supposed to, I should not have my shit explode. Okay, it doesn't appear like shit is exploding. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Okay. I'm going to let that sit for a second and send out the social media posts. You won't begrudge me a social media post, would you? Would you, chat? Okay. Post this. It's taking 10 years to upload because I am streaming. I have made some tweaks to my OBS to match my new internet experience, which is ever so slightly better. It optimizes it a smidge, but it also means that I no longer have the same wiggle room for stuff like well, Blue Sky at this point. Let's see, copy link to post, close that. Make sure that, actually I didn't check the text box. There we go. All right. It's not showing up. Ah, okay, no, it is showing up in my little window on OBS as well as on the screen, pardon me. All right, let me go post in some places. Send that. Send that. Send that. Put this in one more. Where's the... Here we go. Doo-ba-doo-boop-ba-doo-boo. I think that's everywhere. Oh, nope. I had to inform my server modes. Okay. I think that's everywhere that I want to put it. Neat. You ever think how embarrassing it would be to be a tow truck driver and need to get towed? I don't know if it's necessarily embarrassing. It's like tugboats gotta tug tugboats at some point, you know? I feel like it'd be more hilarious if you have to get a tow truck for your tow truck and then that tow truck breaks down. Like at that point, you're in like a Saturday Night Live skit. That would be upsetting. But also, hello, Jim. Hello, Mario. Welcome in. Tow train. Tap side of head. Good morning. I wonder, like, I imagine that after, like, the second tow truck breaks down, it then becomes a whole production, right? Like, at that point, it's no longer like, well, we got to call a tow truck. Now it's like, okay, we might want to get a flatbed out here. Like, we got to load these things up and transport them en masse. Because I'm assuming the first tow truck was out servicing an existing broken down car, right? So it's like, all right, we have multiple vehicles in the same location that are not operable. We probably have traffic going around. Like there's some stuff that has to be taken care of. Toot sweet. So it's like, at what point do you just call for like the flatbed or the big rig? Like, yeah, we gotta get these guys out of here. There was a car crash nearby. On the interstate involving two vehicles. One was a... good morning, Tegan. Good morning. One vehicle was just a regular old car. No one was hurt. I should probably preface this with no one was hurt in this accident. But the other vehicle in the accident was an 18-wheeler, a full 18-wheeler transporting goods. It took place on the interstate near our house. And the traffic was backed up for like 4 hours because when the collision happened, it was like the furthest over lane. So when like things started going boom and shrapnel started spreading, it was over both lanes of traffic. It was a big, big mess. However, there is some solace to be found in that. One, no one was injured, and two, it was very funny because the 18-wheeler was carrying a truckload of cabbages. So every single millennial who caught wind of this said the same joke. Exactly. You got it, chat. You got it. Oh, I mean, if someone had been injured, like, it would be significantly less funny. But the fact that there were no human casualties and just a shit ton of cabbage all over the motorway that stopped things up for 4 hours. Now, what wasn't funny was the fact that my beautiful wife was stuck in that traffic, and I was on the other end, the one exit over. It took her 4 hours to get from one entrance to the exit on the interstate. And I'm just sitting at work being like, twiddling my thumbs, scrolling blue sky, like, man, I hope my wife's okay. And she's just like in completely dead stop traffic while the officials try to clean up tons, potentially a literal ton of cabbages that is just burning on the motorway. It was wild. Good morning, Susie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, no, it was rough. It has been a period of time since I last did this. How is the audio? How is the music to voice ratio? Are we doing good? Could I stand to lower some stuff? I note that my voice is hitting the yellow part of my bars. Do I adjust that, or do I leave it as it is? Voice is great. Well, thank you, Tegan, but I was asking about the volume. Beautiful. Oh, mwah. Thank you, Susie. But again, I was asking about the volume. Let me make sure. Put sunglasses over my actual glasses. Yeah! All right, make sure my beautiful wife has not messaged me. She has, but I've already started streaming. Oh, one of my Pokemon cards sold. Nice. Voice sounds good. I can't hear music. Let me increase this ever so slightly. It's supposed to be, well, the music just stopped, so that's not really helpful. Let's put it to -4 dB. You heard harmonicas before. Yeah, okay, there we go. Welcome in, welcome in. I have had to make some changes. I know that some people like Tegan are like firmly aware of my limitations with my first couple of streams. I'm working on replacing some... There's the not Animal Crossing sound. There you go, there you go. I'm working on replacing some programs that have ceased to be supported in the last year. Notably, the main program that I used for most of my automation, including Henbert, has been depreciated. So I'm having to find alternatives for that. But I also didn't want to dive into a brand new program on top of doing basic stream stuff to start. So I have some temporary stuff. If you look, Henbert is kill. Henbert only exists as a direct TTS at the moment. And I've lowered the bits, or sorry, the box price down to 10 so that we can have fun with him. I'm not expecting a lot of people this first stream. I'll re-up it and include the automation. No more veg. Yeah, no, that program is just completely dead in the water. Honestly, it hadn't been updated since like 2023. But nothing on Twitch's end had broken it until like mid-2025 when it just stopped working entirely. So, alas, veg is gone until a replacement is made. But honestly, it's probably for the best. Veg was made in Unity and took up, I wouldn't say a lot of resources, but some resources. So that's gone, and my stream is technically running lighter. So for example, if you were to go to make Henbert speak, it would say... There is, however, a delay.
Hello, Papa. I can talk now.
There we go. I am using a third-party service, so technically your text, your message, goes through a different website and then back to my computer to make him speak. Our boy lives, he does, and it's on you. He is looking cute, yes. Literally like a month before I made the decision to take a break for a year or retire, I had contacted C and been like, hey, can you update Henbert's art for me? Because I was using the original doodle. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me just do this. Let me just zoom in so you can see him a bit better. I was like, yeah, see, this is the original doodle. Can you like do some more art for him? And C was like, yeah, I got you. And then I got it back right around the same time that I said, you know what? I got to hang up the towel. I got to hang up the suspenders. I got to take a break. I can't be doing this. Retire. I retired for a full calendar year, Tegan. That counts. All right? It counts. Anyway, I think we've sat around and flapped our jaws enough. Let's go ahead and swip over to the barn. Why did the cowbells go off? That's not supposed to happen. Why did the cowbells go off when I switched? Oh well. Farmer Gadda studied abroad. Farmer Gadda does not have his expressions because for whatever reason, ViaDoTube is having a hard time registering my hotkey presses when I am not focused on the window. Interesting. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. It is I, Farmer Gadda. I returned from pursuing further education? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know how we're making logical sense of me being gone. I was gone for a year, and for whatever reason, the Streamlabs, the Stream Labels thing keeps adding a subscription every time I reload the scene. So it says I have 3. I do not. I have 0 subs, actually. It was a really productive set of seasons. Yes, exactly. Perfect. But yes, hello. Welcome to the barn. You may notice that I have cleaned up. I have tidied. It turns out that when you are not trying to constantly load 20 separate image files, OBS runs better. Who knew? Who knew? So the background is now one flat image. The hay bales and my chair are one flat image. I'm still loading in my microphone, my desk, and my coffee as individual images. That's because I kind of want to move them around a bit sometimes. But yeah, I've cleaned up. I've made the place presentable. And we are here to play some hytale. I'm going to go ahead, actually, and pull down. Is it this button, right? It's been a while. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and pop into the game. Boop. Let me in. There we go. All right. And here we are in hytale. I have lowered the quality a smidge. The farm has expanded. It has expanded. We're in a whole other game. Well, it's still square, and it's still a block game, so it's basically the same thing. Don't worry about it. Let me show you around. So first of all, this is my solo player world. This is the world that I made on day of launch that I have been messing around in. If you watch my video, which is available on YouTube, the water is pretty. The water is pretty, but it has some issues, and we'll talk about the game quality as we go along. I did make a house. I had a grand time. Most of this was done in survival. I did some bits and bobs in creative because I got tired and just went around with it. Tegan says, I'm just living in Spawn. Well, technically, Tegan, so am I. So let me walk you through it. First of all, here is my character. I decided not to go with the standard Farmer Gadda stuff at the moment, because this is my personal world. And hopefully by the end of next week, we will have saved avatar tabs, so I can swap back and forth between VTuber self and solo player self at whim. Pirate Gadda, yeah, kinda. I was going for, why? Hold on, wait a second. I just realized chat is not showing up on the screen. Where is the chat box? There we go. Okay, what else isn't showing up? I saw an image file that was just titled image, and was set to invisible, and I'm like, what is this? So I click it, and it's this fucking thing. Oh dear. All right. Well, okay. Oh, I turned off the emoji wall. I turned off the alert box. Why did I do all this? What is all this about? Whoop, that's not accurate. Let's get rid of that. All right. I think everything should be turned back on again. This is why you always tap invisible images with a 10-foot pole. It's true. It's true. You'd think, after all my time in the OSR mines, I would remember this very important information. All right. So once again, I have to tap on the Ado tube, return to game. Anyway, what was I saying? Did chat actually show? Did it actually show on screen? It did. It just goes away pretty quickly. Okay. Whew. I am nervy. It has been a while since I've done this, so I'm like, oh no, I've forgotten everything about streaming. It's fine. What was I talking about? I was saying something. I don't remember. This is my house. It's actually attached to the spawn area. So this is the original spawn place where you pop into the world. Everyone has one of these generates. Pop in here. I originally was living out of this area, but I think I'm going to try and convert it into more of like a proper shrine to the goddess Gaia, just because I really like how some of the goddess shrines look, and I feel like having this as my proper spawn point is nice. Here's a chicken that I've kidnapped. Very Breath of the Wild. I agree. In a good way. In a good way, I think. I kidnapped this chicken before I realized that in the current version of the game, babies don't grow up. This little guy is going to be stuck as a chick, possibly forever. Although they should be fixing that at some point in the nearest future. There's a lot of missing features in this game. And I say that with like heart emojis at the beginning and end of that statement, because there's a lot of missing features in this game. But I think it gives it a charm to it, because I know that's going to come up eventually. But until then, you want to go into the main room? No? All right. Let me show you into my main house. Now, this I built primarily in survival. It's slapped onto the side of this rock structure. Here's my main room. I put some books and papers down. I've got some tables and chairs. I can't interact with these bookshelves. They just stay empty forever for the moment. I have all my workbenches in here, my salvager's workbench, my furniture workbench, all my shit, and also a bunch of chests, which are within range of all my workbenches. So I can just slap anything into any chest and then go from there. Already I am being clipped. What did I even say? What did I even say? Unfortunately, a few of my things are bugged already. This guy is forever working on a thorium shield that will never show up. I attempted to craft a thorium shield, and it just said, you know what? No, fuck you. Didn't deposit anything. I can craft other stuff, fine. But this is forever doing the animation as though it is crafting. I've tried breaking it, placing it, and starting over, and that just restarts the whole thing. So, oh, it's the IMAB. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. But having this little guy is actually kind of nice. Haunted bench, true. I have a couple of glitches that have shown up, and I'll show them to you over time. My upstairs area, upstairsia, if you will, has access to some of the higher chests. I'm considering putting more here. Not sure how I feel about it just yet. I have a bed area. I have my bed. I have some stuff that I stole from a Quebec village. I have some bookshelves that I can't use. I have a wardrobe that I currently can't use. Apparently, in a future update, the wardrobe is not going to be storage. It's going to be avatar editing access in-game. So you don't have to go into the main area, the main section to make changes to your avatar. C says, you got a perfectionist ghost. It's never satisfied with its work. Well, whenever it does figure out what it wants to do with that shield, I'll happily accept it. So I mentioned in the group, in the hytale group, that we can press O to switch into creative, which I have done. And you can see my hotbar has changed. The health and stamina have changed to being this cool bluish gradient, and back. You have to do, in chat, you have to do, is it op self? Yeah, op self. OP space self, and which changes whether or not you are an operator or not. In solo worlds, you can do it to yourself. On servers, only the admin can do it to you. Yes. So there is a limitation. Not everyone has access to creative right off the bat. That's something that I misunderstood and forgot and should have said to you, Tegan. I apologize. Anyway, so I have some shelves and stuff over here. I'll be honest with you, a number of these furniture things were spawned in creative, just because, honestly, it's a single-player world. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I have an upstairs area, up ladder, I suppose. You can see a little higher, a little bit out the window. And I have a nice balcony that I can look over my soon-to-be spreaded farmland. I have lowered the render distance for this stream just to make sure I get the best performance out of it. I'm still trying to find a sweet spot where I can push the game to its limit without completely fucking over my stream. And there is no zoom right now, or we'd be staring at that duck's butt right now. Hello, Perfect System DX. Welcome to the stream. The one thing about this game that completely sells me on it is you can't just build a base off a structure, and the dungeons are unrewarding. Hold on a second. The one thing I've heard of this game that completely sells me on it is that you can't just build a base off a structure, and the dungeons are unrewarding. Sounds like the combat is a thing I would do because I want to, because it looks fun, and like the combat looks fun. I'm not sure I understand your statement, because it sounds like you're saying you're not sold on the game, but then you say you're sold on the game. Or are you saying that because there's a lack of balance, a lack of reason to go out and do stuff, that it makes it feel more rewarding to just do it because you want to? Is that what you're going for? I don't know. But welcome to the stream. Welcome in. It's also 7 days old. Well, okay. Point of order. This game was in development for like 4 years before they sold it to Riot, who spent the majority of their time with it doing complete and total engine rewrites. So saying this game is only 7 days old is a bit of a misnomer. It's technically 4 years and 7 days old because they rewound any quote-unquote progress that Riot had done back to what it was when they sold it, compiled a bunch of branches, and then shat out whatever they had that was questionably playable. So, like, honestly, I prefer to judge this game by how much progress it's made in those 7 days. We're about to get pre-release 2, which has a number of updates and changes. Not big ones, but like small stuff. It is a lot of work. The hytale group have had to bust their ass to take what is essentially spaghetti code and cram it together. System DX says, I want the combat to be a part of the sandbox, not the entire point of playing it like Terraria, or just an awkward gate to the sandbox like Minecraft. I can understand how this stage of its development would then be interesting to you. Pardon me. I do know that as the game gets updates, the combat and exploration are going to be mandatory for more features. But I feel, well, we'll talk about it more later, but this game is balanced as a multiplayer game first and foremost. Both exploration mode and just the whole single player experience. I really feel like this game was not intended to be that. This was a game that was made to be used for servers. You're supposed to have one guy who is autistically hyper-fixated on farming, like me. One guy who is hyper-autistically focused on combat, not me. And then because you have multiple gays in your server willing to take different roles, you get the full experience that way, despite everyone staying in their niche. And that's what the game balance seems to be aiming for, based on what's in the game. Gadda, Rocky, and then everyone else. Well, you know. Anyway, I built my house up to the top of this rock structure. This is the top of the top of the shrine. Let me just hop back up there. Oh, also, can I show you guys something? Hold on. Let's go back to the third person. So I can jump 2 blocks, which is fine. I can jump 2 blocks. That already is a massive leg up to what I expect from a block game. But then if you jump and press forward at like 3 blocks or higher, you climb up the ledge. This one feature is enough for me. Like, they could have had the game be a 1-to-1 Minecraft, but it has that feature. And it changes everything. 3 blocks, up I go. It's so good. It's just so good. Now, let's see. This is a 4-block jump. And I can't quite make that. So, you know, there's still limits. But 3 blocks, here we go. It's so fun. It is so much fun. I love it a lot. But anyway, yeah. So I got to the top of this big structure here, the shrine, and I'm like, I need something else. So I added. Did I miscount my pillars? No. Then why does this side look? That's the floor. That's the floor. My tower looks a bit lopsided for some reason. I'll sort that out later. Vertical slabs are also great. Yeah, I got some vertical slabs right here. I'll grab some slabs later and I can show you the rotating portion. But anyway, so yeah, so I made myself a little tower. Close that. I can open some trapdoors up here. Oh, let me up. Up. Whoop. How did I get up here? That wasn't what I wanted to do. Well, it is 3 blocks up, I guess. And I have a watchtower that allows me to look out at all 4 cardinal directions of the area around my home. And per word of God, by which I mean Simon Hypixel chatting it up on Twitter, there are going to be raids at one point, so having a watchtower is actually going to be useful. So, you know, be prepared, I suppose. System says, I get why Minecraft doesn't have vertical slabs, but everything about the building system in this game indicates they'd fit right in. This game has been derogatorily referred to. Oh, can I? Ow. Has been derogatorily referred to as modded Minecraft, but yes. Steamed Ham's Principal Skinner going, yes. Yeah. This game is based on people who know what the Minecraft audience wants the game to be, and is putting in the effort to include those features in vanilla, which is fantastic. Trapdoors are less versatile. Hi, Pixie. You're here to lurk while you work. Well, welcome in. Thank you so much. Actually, I think, does the work? No, I don't think the lurk command still works. I don't think it still works, actually. Hold on a minute. Let me... Tegan says, I like the roofs. I have no idea how to use them. Well, fair enough. Trapdoors feel too over-centralizing in Minecraft. Oh, here we go. Thank you for the lurk. Eventually I'll get that command working again. The roofs. Do I have any roofs in my chests? I don't think I do. I do have some beach logs and a wooden platform. I'll just bring that with me for the sake of it. All right. Let me go and double check in here. Nope, no roofs. No. Yes, roofs. Okay. All right, so here's a cobblestone roof, the shallow variant, all right? They're 2 blocks long, and the block you're looking at is always where the lowest part of the roof sits, right? And let me just do that outside, actually. There's more space. Hi, Jun. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, have a good day, system. All right, so you place a roof, right? And where you place the roof next to another roof is contextual, right? So if I were to... Oh, I only have 2 of these, actually. Yeah, so that doesn't really do anything, unfortunately. Hang on. Let me go. Let me make another roof tile. Let me make one more roof tile. Search through all my chests to find cobble again. Oh, here we go. Do I have... I don't think I have any other roofs. I've kind of used them all for the project that I was working on. All right. Builder's work table. Put this here. Shallow roofs. Let's craft a couple of these. There we go. All right. So, I have put 2 roofs, like so. One here, one here. If I were to then put a roof here... Bro. Bro, you're embarrassing me. Oh, there we go. I see. Okay. Yeah. So if you put roofs that in different configurations and then place roofs in between them, they'll automatically generate a corner. Which is fantastic. What I also like is that we can do different angles of the roof. Let me press R, all right? So it rotates like so. If I am looking up here, one of these ways I can get this to rotate the other way around, but I can't remember how it goes. Pressing R rotates it. How do I make it? I know I did this once. There is a way to rotate it so that it goes upside down so you can have slants going the other way. Anyway, why are my children yelling at each other? Oh, they're just playing. Okay. It is super neat. I like it a lot. I went for more corners on my main tower, the highest point of my main house. I went for just regular slants. A lot of people have been complaining that no matter what they do, they always end up making like Pizza Hut roofs. Which, yeah, I get that. My only issue at the moment is how the... Oh, I gotta repair this, actually. Let me make... No, I have to do the regular workbench for this. Let me go ahead and make a copper pickaxe. I need more iron. My iron pickaxe broke, and I'm not a big fan of the repair kit at the moment. Let me clean this up a little bit. For people who are super into building, this game is a fucking godsend. The palette is not terribly large, and the amount of things that are available in vanilla is still limited. There's a lot of building materials that are currently only appearing in prefabs. I'll just drop my extra stuff up here. Or not, if that's full. It also includes like inventory sorting. So like I can put all items in this chest. I can take all items from this chest. I can stack anything that is in my inventory into this chest. I can organize them if they're not organized. It's a lot of really good features that people would want in basic block games. Good quality of life, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. All right. Let me grab some resources and we can go explore the world a little bit. I'm going to bring my crossbow, my crude arrows, my iron hatchet. I'm going to leave the mace. I haven't played with the daggers since they patched them. So I'm going to do that. And I do have my iron shield still. So I'm going to keep that up. Let's go fight some guys. Let's go fight some guys. The recycle machine is interesting. I feel like there are some ways, there are still some things that it could recycle that it currently doesn't. But that can come in future updates or in mods if I really, really want it. Hello, Mr. Skellabum. Oh, you got a bunch of chickens too. Well then, sir, I am here for your chickens. Hello. Where's my shield? Why is my shield not spawning? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, this is a copper longsword. Oh, I don't think I should have this. I don't think longswords are supposed to be in the game yet, actually. Oops. Well, that would be my shield isn't working. I did say that I was messing around in creative. So, you know. Let me go back and get a regular sword, actually. Secret longsword. So, Speaking of mods, anyone who's been spending time with me in my various chats knows that I've been looking at all of the mods. As of last night, the amount of projects on CurseForge for this game has hit 2,000. 2,000. You got that axe on a long stick and you think you love it. Well, good. I'm glad you love it. All right. Nope. Nope. Actually, let me grab you out. All right. I can make a copper sword. I have never tried the battle axes yet. But let's get the copper longsword. Crafting, crafting, crafting. There we go. All right. Insane that the game is barely 2 weeks old and there's already so many mods. And Neb says, he's so back. Hi, Neb. Welcome to the stream. I am so back. So the thing is, right? Pardon me. A large amount of those mods are kind of superfluous. Like some of them are putting in features that, oh, hello? Did you?
Can I have bug?
Can you have bug? I don't have bug to give you. Are you an aquatic chicken? How are you doing this? How are you doing this?
I want bug.
Well, I mean, we can try and find bug. I currently have arachnophobia mode on. So all the bugs are crabs. But we could see what we can figure out. Moisturized in their lane. Fucking apparently. Oh, these drops are because this fox is killing all the chickens. I see how it is. Hi. Hi, you're cute. Crabs are bugs.
Give me
it's
bug
fun.
or give me KFC.
KFC? No, that's not where the good chicken is. We live in the South. You gotta go to like Bojangles or something. Let's see here. Oh, hog. But yeah, no, a lot of the mods are kind of superfluous. A lot of them are, I say this with love, a lot of the mods that are available are for features that are already in the vanilla game.
I live in the fryer.
You live in the no, Henbert, no! You don't live in the fryer. You have so much to live for. Ow. Okay. That was a weird visual glitch. What the heck was that? Oh, yeah. There's some spider bugs. I did not bring any food with me. I did not bring any food. And I probably should get some. Let me grab some berries.
Bug, the cube.
Not the cube. Oh, no cube yet. There is currently no good way to generate cobblestone. So if any cubeness happens, it will be a different context than what you are currently used to, chat.
Cube.
One day, new cube, we can donate again. That's true. You can donate at streamlabs.com/farmergadda/tips. They changed the URL apparently and broke everything. Server-wide donations for the cube. God damn. All right, let's get you some bug. Let's go ahead and get you some bug. Oh, that's a fox. There's bug. Ha ha. Ow.
Shut up and take my seeds.
I'm poisoned. If no cube, then spear. No, spheres are illegal, actually. In Hytale, the server mods and Discord have declared spheres are against the. Really. Huh. Death. Yeah, no, I was too busy talking about cube and spheres. It's fine, though. Don't worry about it. Bring food. Right. Food. I'm so bad at eating in, like, any game. All right. I had a bunch of food. Here we go. Here's my food chest. And here are my mushroom skewers.
Crab killed Papa. Laugh at him for no bug.
All right. Let me eat this mushroom skewer to get the extra regen. Oh, my VTuber is hiding all of the panels. That's an issue, actually. But I do have stamina and health regen now, so, like, that's good. Let me do the daggers and see how they feel now that they've nerfed them. I was having a grand time with the daggers. All right. Sprint over to the bug. Come here, you little shit. Where's my stuff? There you are. There we go. And that's all it took. I killed him.
Papa, turn into Batman and hang from the ceiling.
I don't have that ability. That is not a thing you can currently do in game. But I will be sure to talk to the modders and see what they can do for me. Yeah, but no, like I was saying, a lot of the mods are kind of superfluous because they mod things that are already togglables in the game. There are a number of no spider mods that swap out models of the spiders with something else. But the reason why that's so simple to mod in is because it's already a feature in the game. It's literally a client-side toggle. So people are putting these mods on and others are like, hey guy, that's already a thing. You can just do that.
I meant your model that hides your lack of bug on stream.
Wow. Well, technically, doing so would actually just leave the hay to hide the screen. So I don't know what that would really do, if that would really benefit anyone. I am going to go drop off some memories at the Heart of Gaia. This is one of the prefabs that shows up close to spawn in everyone's game. And eventually it will have like quest NPCs and stores and whatnot, but it's a very work in progress right now. So we have these big marble structures.
A's for horses and papas that can't afford bud.
I know. Is that him? Mr. Hytale himself? Why, yes. Hello, Neb. But yes, this is a shrine to the goddess Gaia. This is, I believe, a human-made structure? Unsure. But down here, there is a portal and a guy guarding it. So here's a guardian fellow. Now let me get my sword out. Let me eat my skewer so I have my buffs. Tegan says, it's me. No need for applause. All right.
Gaia give
Hello. Me Let's knock you back. All right. Ow, I missed that. I am not timing my shield right. All right. Knock him back some. I found you can crouch and stealth around the Guardian. Really? I've just been killing him every time I come down here because I want the emerald. You stole some of his stuff, honestly? Oh, all right. Let's get rid of you. You're done. You're done. Goodbye. Thank you. Grab all that. Grab all that. Yes, if you hit control, you crouch.
Does Guardian have bug?
Unfortunately, no. He has Emerdude. Emerdude, green crystal shards, and cobblestone. Not bug. Apologies. All right, let me head through this here portal. Does crouching keep you from falling by building? It can. I'm not sure it's 100% accurate, but yeah. All right. And welcome to Jurassic Park. No, this is the Heart of Gaia dimension, which is in its own separate dimension, I must add. I'm on a Skyland over here. And we can't collect anything. We can't damage anything. This is entirely...
Give me bug, or give me McDonald's 12-piece chicken McNugget.
If I could afford McDonald's 12-piece chicken McNugget, we wouldn't be streaming to Twitch right now, tap dancing for tips. We're going to have to tighten our belts a little bit here, Henbert. Please work with me. But yes, this is a whole prefab area. We have some people to trade with. I didn't bring any of my Essence of Life, but there's some like spices and some bushes and stuff you can buy. There's recipes you can buy from this guy. Eventually, there's going to be like people in all of these structures. I don't have a command for that right now. It's Streamlabs. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I didn't update Nightbot. Ah, fuck. Well, add /tips to the end of that, and that'll work. We have this Klops guy, which gives you a construction sign. If I have a construction sign, Tegan's like, Gadda, I gave you a list. Gadda, I gave you a whole fucking list, and you couldn't remember it all. I know. But anyway, this is the heart of Gaia. This is a statue that if I interact with, I have all of these sections. If I encounter an entity in the world, I will gain a memory of that entity. And then I can bring it back here and trade those memories in for progress. And I have a bar of progress down here. So far, I've collected 74 out of 240 available memories, although not all 240 are actually in the game right now. And when you hit different milestones for memories, you unlock some things. So like this one adds 3 decorative chests, 2 eternal seeds. This one adds more eternal seeds, more chests, and a +1 maximum teleporters. So some crafting and some higher end items are gated behind physically going out and experiencing the world. And I kind of like that. It means that you can't just park your butt in one zone. And I mean, you could still just park your butt in one zone and never go out. But if you really want to get the cool endgame stuff, you have to go and experience as much as the game has to offer. Now, back here, we got some guys. Hello? Are we friends? Hello? God, I love this. Hello? He doesn't like me. He's fine. We have a bunch of work in progress stuff. I literally cannot open this door. All of these areas have work in progress signs simply because there's nothing behind them. And instead of letting me walk into them and find empty areas, the devs are like, yeah, no, come back. Come back, there'll be more, which I really like. Okay, yeah, they're short characters, so there's no reason we can't get short avatars. Technically speaking, in creative, actually, let me see. Let me open up my creative tools. Assets, world, builder tools, machinima. Here's the editor. Where is model editor? No, somehow, some way, I am able to change my character model to anything that's in the, Oh, how do I should not still have this camera. Oops. Let's just get rid of that. I don't need that. I found a spooky like dungeon entrance near me, and it also has a whip side in it. Okay, so everyone is being joked at with that one dungeon, where they're like, oh my god, it's a big spooky dungeon. There's gonna be bad guys down there. I gotta get ready. So they'll get all geared up and go back to that entrance and open the door. And it's just a single small room with a work in progress sign in it. It's so funny. Imagine walking around your neighborhood and finding a door that just says, hell, under construction. Yeah. That's how it feels. That is 100% how it feels. But I love it a lot, actually. I really do like this game a whole lot. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. Let's build something. Let's go grab some blocks from my house and let's build something. Which way is my house? My house is... Isn't that just finding a new Walmart? Listen. You are absolutely correct. All right, let's go back this way. I'm gonna switch back into third person so you can see my cool character skin. Hello, Mr. Fox. And this is... Oh, baby sheep. That's what that is. I'm like, what is this white fluffy thing walking around? Baby sheep. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's chop down a tree.
Woohoo! Minecraft!
Yes, sound redeems do still work. They were never through my old program. All right. Having Tree Capitator be the default in the base game does a lot for me. Personally, this makes me a very happy Gadda. Oh, hold up. Mantle, thank you. And where do you start? You start down here. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I also like how, you might not be able to see this on the screen, but my reticule is like a single pixel wide, but it's also bright white, so it's always visible. So that even when I'm in third person, I can aim pretty reliably, which is super neat. Really enjoying that. And there's my house in the distance. Home sweet home. There are some contextual reticules. Tegan says, I'm not a fan of how the trunks go under the ground. Some feels weird. It does, and it creates holes. Let me actually show you a good example, all right? Over here was a tree that spawned in the water. So you see all of this displaced water? That's where tree trunks were. And then when I broke those tree trunks, all the sand that was here shattered and fell to the ground. So now I have a massive hole in my river. All over the place. I think I actually filled most of mine, but all over the place, whenever you try to like get rid of the tree trunks in the ground, the roots, it just leaves these really nasty holes. Like over here. Like this is where a tree trunk was, right? And it looks gross. It looks gross. One thing that the, quote, community has been discussing is the potential of adding a tree trunk core block that, if broken, just drops regular tree, but if left alone, will slowly regrow a tree, so that the trees are naturally respawning, and you only need to get more saplings if you want to plant more trees than you already have. That is a suggestion. Whoops, I almost forgot. Here's my other glitch. You will notice there is a bounding box here. This is, or was, a scarecrow that I placed down for decoration. It immediately became invisible, and nothing I do in survival or creative can destroy it. It is just an invisible bounding block. Wait a minute. Why am I suffocating? I walked into it and I'm suffocating? What? I can't change my point of view either. Hold on. Yeah, I walk into it and it forces me into first person, and then I slowly lose breath. What is this? I don't choke to death by the invisible scarecrow, I guess. Will I actually take damage? Yep, I actually take damage. Fucking wild. Scarecrow is haunted. Apparently. Apparently Scarecrow is haunted. Jesus. Oh, I did not know the eating animation looked like that. One thing that I do like is how expressive the player character is. I feel like in multiplayer servers in particular, that's going to be really interesting. I have so many ghosts. Well, it's what I get for playing on a world that was made day one. You know? The updates haven't been to fix any of the problems that I've been facing. It's similar to how, like, if you went to Zone 4 before the last update and you go there now, no dinosaurs will spawn. Simply because that area generated before the update where they spawned was added, so it doesn't know how to. I'm not entirely sure how the coding on that works, but, like, I'm not a coder, so... but no, the facial features on the player character are fantastic. Per Simon, again, from his copious tweeting, the plan for the voice mod, which isn't going to be a mod, there's going to be reactive in-game voice chat, is that the characters will pretend to speak when their person is talking. That is the plan. There's nothing... started work on that yet, but they're going for like a fully in-game immersive situation, which I really appreciate. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, especially after 10 years of pretending to be people with a blocky Minecraft skin, but still. All right, let me put, I'll put my crossbow away. I didn't use it. I'll put the sword away. I'm going to use the daggers, keep the food. And then over here, I'm just going to dump off some stuff. So I hit this, and almost everything that has doubles is shoved in there. I look forward to when this game has a has like a library, like a computer system where I can just walk up to a single thing, see all my shit, and take it out. Let's build. I'll grab my basalt cobble. I'll grab my azure log. Let's build something blue. Why not? And let's go into the builder's workbench to see what we can make. Oh, boo! I can't use the azure log for anything? Will the workbench let me do that? No. The azure log doesn't have any shit? What the fuck is up with that? Aw, come on. Oh well, eventually. Alright, so we can do cobble walls, we can do bricks. You can't only upgrade benches with it right now. Well, that sucks, because this is a very nice blue wood. I like it a lot. Let's make a couple of basalt bricks. Let's craft like 20 of them. Let's also grab... Do I want some beams? I don't think so. Well, no. I think I'm gonna put the blue wood back. I want to make something of a well. Can the ash log be used? I don't want to stick with oak because I'm using it for stuff. No faux foam beams? No, not for us. So let's grab some hardwood beams. I'm gonna do 4. And then we have this roofing where it's orange. What other kind of wood do I have? I have the regular oak, I have the maple log, I have the beech log, that's dirt, and the dry log. What can I make in the builder's workbench? Dry log, ooh, well that gives me a blue roof. Actually, hey, I kind of like that. And the sand swept ladder? Oh, interesting. A sand swept sign? Ooh, okay, I like this a lot. I'm gonna grab... let's do 10. And let's do 20 of those. Double that for now. Okay. And we'll put this into my hotbar. And where's my bucket? I should have a bucket around here somewhere. Bucket. I do have my essence of ice that I got from running up north. I do have some ores that I should probably be smelting. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, all right, I'll smelt some ores. Turn on. Hey, Furnace, how you doing? Colby! Hi, Colby! Thank you for saying... You smelt it, you dealt it. Jim knows what's up. All right. Okay. So let's go build... something simple, and I'll show you how building works. Oh, it's already almost nighttime. I set the nights to being twice, the days rather, to be twice as long, mostly because I'm not a big fan of how quickly the night passes, and also how long it takes for the beds to work. All right, so first of all, I want you guys to see how fast I can nerd pull. You see that shit? Jumping 2 blocks high and then spamming blocks below you means you can get some good distance real quick like. It is so quick. Now the downside is that breaking them afterwards is as slow as it was previously. But they can't all be winners, you know? Have I used a shovel yet? No, I have not used a shovel. I'm told they break a 3x3 area. You know what? Let's get a shovel. Why not? No, hold on. I'm not used to having no pressure plates at the moment. All right. I need to go to my workbench. I need a tool. Oh, I need iron for that. I need 5 more iron. I have 4 here. I might have to go mining. I don't wanna. I don't want to go mining. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing things and such. Damn it. Let me grab my grilled fish. All right. And then I do have a torch in my offhand. Let's go and grab... See if we can't find some iron in my local mining hole real quick. Mining is hard. I don't think it's hard. Oh yeah, this was a tree hole right here. I don't think it's hard so much as there's still some quality of life stuff they could do. Where is my hole? I had a hole, and now it is gone. This is another tree hole. It takes a long time. I like it. I like mining the ores in particular. But here we are. Here is my hole. I like mining the ores in particular, but there's still some quality of life stuff, like right-clicking with a pickaxe to place a torch. Like, that would be very useful, very helpful. Just minor stuff, and that's not meant to be a pun. That could be changed to really improve the experience. No, that's a dead end. I recall this being a dead end. Mining block stacking to 100 is so good. It is very good. I am a fan. Huh. I fucking biffed that jump. Hold on. Huh. There we go. All right. Oh, here's some copper. Oh, my headphones died. Gadda. When that happens. My regular headphones, my wired headphones that I would usually use for this thing were eaten by Meatloaf over the last year. He just said, "None for you, Father." And I went, "Well, Jesus Christ. Okay, thanks." So I'm currently wearing a pair of headphones that I actually got for that job that I was almost scammed. Did I tell that? I think I told this story to people in private because I was very embarrassed about it. But about a year, 2 years ago, when I quit my previous job and was looking for work, I was almost duped by a fraud, a check fraud scam. They pretended to be an employer for a work-at-home position. And they went through the process of, like, quote unquote, interviewing me multiple times. I had to fill out applications. There was paperwork they faxed over that I had to sign. Thankfully, I didn't get to the point of actually signing it. Oof, it happens to the best of us. That is something that I struggled with and have come to the conclusion over the last year and a half. I was desperate, and it was a very convincing scam. But what tipped me off was, well, first of all, they were like, "Hey, for this job, you're going to need this, that, and the other." So I bought myself a fancy headphones. Well, not fancy. It's actually kind of cheap. Headphones with a mic so that I could say, like, yes, I am prepared for this position, this stay-at-home call job position. Where the fuck is the iron? I know there's some down here. I think I have to go further down for it is the problem. Oh? Hello? Oh, it's just a glowing mushroom. Okay. So I went ahead and I bought the headset. But then they were like, "Okay, well, you'll also need this, that, and the other, which you can buy from our official websites. You simply have to cash the check we send you, use that money to buy the items, and then we will reclaim what you haven't spent back from you." And that's when I went, hold on a minute. That's not how any of this works. Ooh, what's this over here? Ooh, shiny. What are these? Ooh, these are, hold on. These are cyan crystal shards. Amazing. Hey, quit fighting, you two. Toffee, if you don't want to eat your food, you have to eat it yourself. Like, on a personal one, people will always be fallible, even at their best. But you'd think the banks, whose whole job is to make money, would stop such obvious losses. See, what happens is, if I try to cash the check, I'm the one committing a felony, right? If the bank somehow does not catch that the check is fraudulent before I cash it and then spend the money, I am then on the hook for that amount of money. And since it's a quote-unquote company store that I am quote-unquote buying these things from, I am essentially fraudulently withdrawing money that I don't have, sending it off to someone, and then I am legally on the hook to repay those funds. Toffee. That's enough. Now, a good bank would, in fact, catch this and be like, you can't fucking cash that here. But not every bank is a good bank, you know? Not every teller is on their A game every single day. All right, let me drop down here. Knock on wood. Oh, okay, there's a rat. I was literally about to say, I haven't seen any enemy mobs, and that scares me. Tegan says, banks do have safeguards in place, but it takes time for people to review checks. Absolutely, absolutely. Mobile deposits make the scam much easier to pull off. Exactly. Like, I'm not saying that the system is bad. Oh, hello. You have seen me. Actually, can you chat see anything on my screen right now? It's very dark, so I don't know if you actually can see much. See what? Exactly. Exactly. Glowing red eyes. There is currently no Fulbright options for this mod. People have been for this game. People have that's too high up. People have started to mod it in, but it's not currently available in the base game. Let me go over to this area where there's some basic light. I thought I saw another rat boy, but I guess not. There was something else further in the distance that got me shook. There was a bat flying around, and they look scary, but they're really not. They don't do anything. They don't drop anything. Okay, here's a big hole going down. Iron, I feel, is going to be further down than copper. I still don't fully understand how ore mining works. Was it a bat? It looked vaguely person-shaped. Well, it might have been person-shaped. I just didn't see it. These are bats. These little flat guys here are bats. Pardon me one moment, chat. There we go. Let me eat a fish. I mentioned this in my video. This is a bat. Come over here, you. Come here. Let's get a look at you. I want to look at you. God, you're ugly. It might have been a goblin. That is true. It could have been a gobbo. They do exist down in the caves. I don't see any iron, just copper. Whoop. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the sexy, sexy devil. Yeah, there are gobbos in this game. Mostly they're here to blow things up. Oop, there's more. Oh, and there's a fire area. Okay, so I've finally gone down far enough to encounter the fucking toads. All right. I don't know if I want to mess around with them. Let's just peek ahead. Oop. What is that? Those are not toads. Those are not gobbos. Living spark? Get out of here! There's another one. Oh shit, I'm gonna die down here. All right. Okay. That's a whole ass snail. All right, quickly. Eat a mushroom skewer. The game notifies me, you have encountered something new. And I go, where? It's right behind me, isn't it? I got boom powder. Oh, God. And look at this little guy. Where'd you come from? You're a little magma snail. Oh, I love you. I want you to be my friend so badly. Yeah, no, we're running away from the frog thing. The frog The frog has an incredibly large reach with its tongue. And if it grabs me, it will yeet me into the fucking stratosphere, or, because we are underground in a lava area, into a puddle of lava. Oh. I heard a guy. I heard... Ah! Oh, there he is, you little fucker. Okay. Alright. Yeah, back up. Let me regain some health a little bit. Oh, now there's two of them. No, just the one? There we go. My charge attack got him. Alright. Anyone else? I'm literally just here for some fucking iron. That's too high up. Let me nerd pole. What is that over there that just rolled away? I have no idea. Anyway, I do intend to get a Fulbright. Oh, I gotta actually use a copper pickaxe for this. There we go. To get Fulbright at some point, because this is not great for visuals. All right, I have 4 iron ore. That's enough to get me that spade that I wanted. So let's see about finding our way back to the surface. Yeah? Oh. Oh. There's a chest here. With 2 iron ingots, a stamina potion, essence of life, and some corn seeds. And I'll just take this with me. Why not? Oh, and here's another one. Hello? Meat skewers, delicious. Copper ore, iron ore, and a free crude sword. Well, don't mind if I do. Ah, this doesn't want me to take it. Okay. And there's stairs that lead to nowhere. All right, neato. All right, I want to try something. I don't know if this has been patched yet, but there is a glitch where if you convince the game to mantle up into a block where you shouldn't be, it teleport. Oh, hello, iron ore. Well, this has been a fun little vein. Look at this. Yeah, this is the part of the game that I really like. The ores like sticking out from the wall really adds a lot to it, like the 3D element. You can see it clip through walls sometimes, and like there's little chunks here and there. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, hi. Oh, this is a stone coffin that's not rendering. If I open this, a skeleton will pop out. Okay, well, third ghost, everyone. We found the third ghost that is haunting my world. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3. If I break this block and then try and mantle up into it. Oh no, they patched it. Oh, they patched it. I was really hoping. Okay. Let me put a block of air here. And then put a block there. Can I trick the game into allowing me to mantle up into this? No, unfortunately, Leslie. You gotta have a diagonal? What do you mean? So it's gotta be like that? I can't seem to make it work. Well, I'm only going 2 blocks up anyway, so that's probably half the issue. All right, hang on. So like that. No, that's not working. Damn it, I was really hoping. All right. Let's see, where am I on the map? Oh, I am a decent ways away from my house. Actually, can I? No, I can't teleport there because I'm not in creative. I can now teleport there because I am in creative. And you know what? It's my single player world. I don't give a fuck. There we go. Home, sweet home. away from the monsties. All right, let's see here. It is bedtime. Well, first. Look at how pretty that skybox is. Anyway. Whoop. Let me go hop into my bed to make it day. Yeah, I've been listening to a number of young YouTubers talk about Minecraft Forever Worlds. And one of the things that comes up is, like, you know, air quotes, cheating. And a lot of them are like, look, guys, it's a solo world. If you're tired of playing survival for a minute and you just want to, like, quickly get a building material, it's your own fucking world. Do whatever you want. Now, would I do this on, like, a SMP, like Haycraft? No, absolutely not. But it's my world. I don't give a shit. All right. So after all that, let us get this iron smelting. Turn that on. Turn this on afterwards. Got some cobalt. Is there anything else? I don't know what boom powder is good for. I guess we'll find out. God, I got so much copper from that. Schmelting. Schmelting. Let's combine. 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 All right. And the rest of this can just get shoved in there. Now I want that, actually. Doop, doop. All right. Now that all that has been handled, we can finally make ourselves an iron shovel. Wonderful. Breaks multiple blocks of dirt simultaneously. All right, let's turn creative off. And let's test out this. I want my well to be, like, right here. So what happens if I break this block? Oh, that's interesting. What's the radius? Hang on a second. This is really odd. I was expecting, like, a specific radiance. Is it distance based? Do I have to get real close to it? I don't understand, because it's breaking blocks on different levels. Huh. I understand now why people aren't sure about this one. I understand why they're not sure about this. I'm not entirely sure I'm a big fan of that. I'll be honest with you. But okay. Let us start. I actually think I'm going to want to dig. I'll use my pickaxe for this. I want to dig down like so. Because I want the basalt bricks to be visible slightly down into the water. All right. So let's do it like this. And of course, I'm running out of basalt bricks because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? All right, let's go make some more basalt bricks. This is the one thing about this game that I'm not entirely on board with. Oh, did I? Ah, here we go. Basalt cobble, craft 10. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I probably want more hardwood beams, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Boop, boop. The constant need to go back to a specific bench to get more resources is a bit of a pain, but also you can't convert all resources back into their natural state once you've made them. So there's a bit of concern with regard to, like, do I make 50 of this one thing, or do I only make however many I think I need so I have none left over? It's a whole thing. All right. And then boop, boop, and then boop. Okay. So we've got that done. Let's nerd pull up a little bit. Got a little too far up, actually. And let's put these roofing blocks in. Now I can walk onto these, turn around here. There we go. And because it was on a corner, it automatically turned into a corner block. There we go. It does make me drop down a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. All right. And then around here. There we go. Now, I'm going to use... roofing's a bit weird with this. Why is it not working? Let's do this. There we go. It didn't register because hold on. There we go. Because these sloped blocks count as the top of one block, it didn't register there being anything above it to connect to. So I had to put something below it, unfortunately. And then you, and then you. All right. I did not bring my... Oh, I did bring my hatchet with me. Thank God. Welcome back, Sheila. Welcome back. Let's drop down here. All right. This is kind of nice. A little larger than I anticipated, actually. I probably should have made this a bit smaller, but I mean, it'll work. Now, the only problem is that there is no... there is currently no infinite water sources. So when I place water down, it's going to have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I try to remove it, it'll never repopulate. So before I do that, what I think I want to do actually is dig a secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Just go down a little bit. Oh, where did I put my pickaxe now? I don't know what I'll put down here. Through the mountains. No, not through the mountains, actually. Not through the mountains. Just a little secret area where I'll put my secret stuff. Let's see, how far? I feel like if I go a little further down, that'll... Yeah, because the light stops there. If I go just a few more layers down, I should be able to have an entrance to a place which doesn't show off the light. Okay, so it's going to be this here. And I'm just going to mine forward a little bit. It doesn't drain for watering cans, but that's as far as I know. Yes, exactly. So I can't use it to make bread, which currently, like, you can drain an entire river getting water cans for bread. Does water soak farmland like in Minecraft? No, but farming near water will speed up growth. If you want... You know what? I can't mantle this far. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Let me grab all that cobble that I just got. And we'll just nerd pull our way up for now. You were going to ask how I'm getting out. Yeah, well, I'm not very smart, Jun, and we know this about me. All right, so the water does flow down. I got out of bed
for this BB Gall.
Thank you so much for the sub. You get, and hopefully this works, a jolly jangle of the cheer bell. Ahem. That's the wrong button. Thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've had to... At my beautiful wife's insistence, I have switched the cheer bell from being me actually ringing a bell to a recording of the cowbells jangling. I love that for beautiful wife. She very gently said, Gadda, no. And I'm like, okay. I have not missed the cheer bell. Tegan has smartly suggested that I actually do a single recording of myself jangling the cheer bell and using that going forward. So I will be doing that at some point. All right. And then one here. And now I have an accessible water source. Huzzah. But if I drop down, then there is a secret passage down here for me to do potentially dubious, devious things. I will need to clear around it. I kind of want to make this area look like a natural cave system, but then there'll be like an archway that leads into a more obviously unnatural location. I mean, if you do it for like 5 minutes, you can put it on a repeating loop. Oh, I broke my copper pickaxe! God damn it. You can do it on a repeating loop that you can just fade up and down, make it sound more realistic. My concern with that is that it would then... All right, we're gonna go fix this. It would then be something my OBS is constantly rendering. And frankly, I got enough shit going on. All right, repair kit, craft one of those. I think I get to put it in my Z wheel. No, I gotta do it from the inventory. Z wheel. I can't do it from the Z wheel. All right. Oh, I see. I just right click and then it gives me a list. All right. So the repair kits are interesting because while they do repair your tools to full, they also lower the total durability by a percentage. I think it's by 10. So while this copper pickaxe is fixed and back and ready to rumble, I now have like 10% less 10% less total swings with it, which is an interesting mechanic that I'm not sure I necessarily like, but you know. Did it render all that veg though? Did it? Yeah, no, Jun's not incorrect. Saying that it rendered all that veg is a bit much. It also froze like crazy. It did, just not well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It rendered some of that veg. That is true. That's true, Aya. Boy, let me tell you guys, not streaming for a year has absolutely fucked up my throat. I am not stopping, to be fair. This is not me being like, boy, are my arms tired. But having been talking for an hour and a half straight, my voice is like, hey, buddy, what are you doing? I thought we put that life behind us. And I'm like, well, a new block game came out, man, so we got to make sacrifices. And it's like, uh-huh. All right. You say so. It's one of those riding a bike things. Where's your hydrate? I turned it off because hydrate no longer works. And will not work until I get it fixed. Uh-oh, Tegan mad at me. Tegan upsetty. Tegan gonna give me the mom voice. But we can still redeem for drinking. Can you? Gotta go get water right now. Oh. Okay, oh, hold on. Nope. Nope. This one. Fine, Mom. I'll go get some water. Hold on. Can't believe this shit. I will have you know that I considered grabbing a can of Pepsi just to spite you. But I didn't. I got water. I can send you the file for those little puffs. The source is someone who was on Jesus, I'll tattle the beautiful wife. Don't do that. Don't do that. I got them from someone who was on Twitter back in like 2020 or so, when people were going wild making free stuff for VTubers. And unfortunately, I have lost the resource. I lost the name of the individual I got them from. Honestly, I probably just stopped using them because I don't have that name anymore, but whatever. I got them now. Oh well. All right. I got some other stuff too that I just ended up not using, so I'll see what I got. Let's do this, and then over here, this. Okay. Kind of want the roof to go up a little higher, actually. Yeah, I kind of want the roof to go a little higher. I was choosing specifically what blocks to keep to make it look a little jagged, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, it's gotta go up a little higher. And then I'll come back with like some stalactites and whatnot and see if I can't make it a little prettier. I don't think you can craft the stalactites or stalagmites at the moment, but, you know, that'll change eventually. Ooh! Did not intend to find one of you. Just grab all this while we're here. All right. Anything else? No. All right. This is looking a little more natural. All right. Well, wait. Which direction is... Okay. So I'm facing this way. I want to be facing this way. So this is going to be my archway. So let me go ahead and just pop that open. Like so. All right. And then I have a lot of mining to do, more copper. A lot of mining to do to open up a big area out here. But that'll have to come at another point, because I am tired of this and I don't have torches at the moment. So let's head back up. I do love the swimming animation. And I do like how when you're in the water, you stay above the water until you choose to go down. Like, I really do like that. Oh, wait a minute. Am I holding my breath? Yeah, I hold my breath underwater. I visibly hold my breath. That's very funny, actually. I like that a lot. All right. What else can we do? Let's see here. I don't have the better map on, unfortunately. We could try... I don't know. We could go fight a bear. Also, I realize the reason why I'm dying all the time. It's because I'm not wearing any armor because I wanted to show off my skin, and I forgore that next step. Oh no. Let's see, where did I put my armor? I know it's in one of these chests. Hello? There we go. Not that one. Not that one. Although I should get these out and get that smelting. Did I accidentally delete my... Oh, allow. Did I accidentally delete my armor? I think I did. The slutty pirate shirt is a good look. Well, thank you. I'm quite fond of it myself. All right. I need to put you in here and turn this on. I see the game doesn't care about your organization. That is very true. That is very true. All right. Actually, armorer's workbench. I have a shield already. I'm going to get my copper. I'm going to get more copper. I have enough iron for iron gauntlets, and frankly, I should take it. And then copper pants. And I already have... Oh, a cobalt shield? Actually, fuck yeah. And... Hooray! Oh, and that actually fixed the workbench. Neat. All right. Let me recycle the stuff that I have in my Z wheel. Put the cobalt shield back in. There we go. Salvage you. Salvage you. Grab all that. Pop you in here. And then just start dumping the rest of this shit away. Wherever it'll fit. Alright. I'm gonna dump the rest of this in here, because I don't need any of this shit right now. Put you in here. Eventually there'll be a mod that allows me to just press a button and everything will move from everything. But until that day, Alright, what food do I have that I can bring with me on an adventure? I don't appear to have anything like crafted up by way of food. So I should probably open the chef's stove. I could make a fruit skewer, a meat skewer, or a vegetable skewer. These are all like identical, essentially. I can make popcorn. I could make flour. All right, well, I'm gonna make 2 things of popcorn, or 1 thing of popcorn, I guess, because I now have a lot of salt. This will be my my emergency. I'm low on health and I need more fast. And then I got a lot of fruit. I'll make all the raw meats. I'm a carnivore. So I got 4 meat skewers, vegetables. Ooh, I got a lot of vegetables in here actually. Let me make 4 of those, and why not 4 of these? Okay. Oops, wrong button. So I will put my skewers there. Put this here. I got my pickaxe, my hatchet. I'll put my shovel away. I have my shield in, my daggers. Let me grab my sword just so I have options, and of course my crossbow. I do like my crossbow. Where did I put my sword? Ah, here it is. Copper sword. Shing! All right. Let me just reorganize this a tad. Arrows can go in here. All right. And how are we doing on this? This ain't gonna finish before I leave, so I'll just put you in the chest and I'll deal with you later. Huzzah. All right. Let's go out and look at a couple of prefabs. Let's just find something cool on the map and walk over to it. I've already been over here, and I've already been here, but I haven't been anywhere further past that. So let's go in a this way direction. And let's go into this person mode. God, I look so weird. Am I shirt? No, I've taken off my overshirt. Only my under wrap is there. So I'm walking around with bare arms. For reasons, I guess. Hold shift to go faster. Nope. There's a skeleton. What's the mob situation? I haven't seen any spoilers for this game at all. Well, here's a skeleton, for one. Ow. Fucker. Eat a skewer. There are a good number of mobs. There's like going to be 250 in the quote-unquote base game. Not all 250 are available right now, but most of them are. Hello, little sheep. Enemy mobs have AI. They work. That's kind of all we've got right now. Animal mobs have basic knowledge. They know that humans are scary. They run away from you. So baby pig, he's going. You cannot tame them yet, and baby animals currently never grow up. They will always remain babies. Here's a frog. It also is scared of me. All right, so I've been in this graveyard before. What, we walk into a graveyard? We walk... Okay, it's just really slow coming in. We walk into a graveyard, the fog starts, the rain starts. There's a skeleton over there. Let me... All right, and then... Haha! Didn't even see me coming. There we go. So, like, there's cows here, right? There's cows with big, bushy eyebrows. They run from you, and if you attack them, they'll kick you back. But that's kind of the extent of the animal AI. That's kind of all they do right now. Farming is a bit of a nightmare. There are blocks that essentially create like home bases for the animals in your area. So you put down a chicken coop and the chickens will go into the coop at night, but they also despawn. There's no like name tag system that prevents them from despawning. There's a jackalope. All the rabbits have antlers. How is this game in third person? Is it better than first person? Also, good morning, Gadda. Good morning, Rocky. I think combat is better in third person. A little guy. But also the reticules for stuff is like you probably can't see it because I'm streaming at a lower resolution, but there's like a single pixel reticule, so I can always properly aim my tools. That's an issue that I had with Minecraft, where I had a hard time always understanding where I was aiming with my shit. What was that health bar just then? I'll pretend. I don't care. So, like, you can play the whole game in third person if you want. There is some weird camera stuff, like if you... Hold on. If you walk into a tight space, right? So let's make a tight space here. Let's mine some places, right? If I walk into a tight space, I will immediately go into first person. So there is some minor glitching there, but otherwise you kind of have free reign with third person. And regardless of first or third, you can press C to go into sort of like a free camera mode. You start looking at yourself from the front, but you can kind of move around and just kind of look at the world from any angle you like, which is nice. I do know, so I don't think this guy will actually attack me unless I attack him first. He's a little lobster. Apparently, there is like a 1 in 500 chance of these spawning where they're blue. And there's no other benefit to killing a blue one. They don't have special drops, they just happen to be blue. And I think that's neat. Let's see, what else? I like exploring in third person. I like mining in first person. And building in first person. That's my personal preferences. Just like real life. Sure, Tegan, sure. All right. Oh, there is in fact a structure on this map right over here. So if we turn this away, we should run right towards it, and we can take a look-see. There are a number of prefabs in this world already, in the game already. Most of them are... Oh, it's a camp. It's a Trork campsite. Okay. I believe Trorks are always violent, which, but, you know. So if I come over and bother them, they will... Yep, they see me, and they don't like me. All right. Ow. There we go. All right, what do you drop? You drop more linen scraps. Okay. Lobsters sometimes are born blue. We have one at our local zoo. Yes, that is true. That is true. All right, let me walk around and see what they got in here. They got raw pork. They got fish. I will take the free seeds and the free arrows, and the hides are always useful. And that fish is already grilled, so... Alright, and this is just a decorative campfire. Yeah, we've got skulls around here, implying the Chorks are cannibalistic, or at least they eat humans, which I'm not a fan of, but what can you do? Ooh, actually... I'm gonna steal their pot. Mine now. Currently, you can't craft the leather to make your own tents, which is kind of shitty, but that'll come in a future update, I'm sure. And I don't see any other chests. So other than fighting that guy and his dog... You know we have to fall for it, right, chat? You know we have to fall for it, right, chat? This is obviously a pit trap. Like... Come on. This is like some Team Rocket shit. Can I throw... How do I throw things? Oh. Yeah. Oh, that spike's down there. Rocky says, I thought lobsters were always blue in the wild and were only red when cooked. No. No, Rocco. No, Rocco, me bub. That is not the case. That is not the case. Okay. We'll leave it at that, but no, that is not the case. I don't know where the other Chork got off to, but whatever. Also, Tegan rightfully calling me out. Ooh, a bear. Okay. Okay. All right. Here, I thought the blue ones were invasive species. It depends on the particular species. Hello, bear. Ow. I should have seen that coming. On account of me attacking a bear. All right, so the daggers haven't been nerfed too much. I just can't two-shot the bears anymore. And I can't use a glitch to get infinite speed with them anymore. So that's fine. Our local aquarium has a blue and gold one, if I remember correctly. That's cool as shit, actually. That's cool as shit. I love that. Oh, wait. Okay, here's the wolf that was friends with that Chork. They seem to have walked away from each other. I'm not going to kill his dog. I'll be nice. I'll kill this dog. This is nobody's dog. This is my dog now. Hello. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, fuck. Hi, doggy. Hi, doggy. I'm sorry for killing your friend. You have every right to want revenge against me. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Help. Okay. Call an ambulance, but not for me. All right. What else? Oh, there's a little house over there. Let's go see if there's friendly people in that little house. Are those birds? Oh, these are big birds. These are big birds. Hello. I forget what you're called, but you're big, big, fluffy fellas, and you run around, and I love you so very, very much. They're so cool. Wolves are always in pairs, as far as I can tell. I saw a video clip of one unlucky guy who had 4 bears spawn on top of him while he was walking through the forest. Just out of nowhere, 4 bears. He did not survive that encounter, I will tell you that much. All right, any chests? There's a door. And not much else. Oh, an outhouse. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Ooh, an apple. You know that I'm not role-playing in a video game when I purposefully eat an apple. I gotta fulfill a fantasy somehow, you know? But yeah, there's a great number of prefabs. Some are dungeons, some are just neat little doodads. And specifically once we get to the V2 world gen, there's going to be simple ways to basically have packs of prefabs on your server with some JSON files to tell the game where to spawn them. Just natively, it will have that functionality, which is really neat. If you want to have wizard towers in your world, you build one in survival, code up the prefab, What is this over here? I'm seeing something in the distance. Oh, this is just a log with some mushrooms on it. It was brown and weirdly shaped. So I was like, what the fuck is that? But yeah, you can get a whole bunch of prefabs and pop into your server, and Bob's your uncle, which I think is really cool. I just think this whole game is really cool. It's obviously unfinished. It's obviously unpolished. There's missing shit that like needs to be in there yesterday, but I see the promise and I am willing to follow this dev team as they figure it out. You know? It definitely helps that they're relatively quick with updates. It's been 7 days. We've already had one update that does massive bug fixes and adds in some mobs that didn't have their AI finished yet. And they're already working on the next pre-release, which is going to have toggleable visibility for your armors, among other things. So like this dev team is hard at work getting this game into a better state as soon as possible. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is where I just came from. Are there any other obvious spots that we could travel to? I kind of want to get out of the plains biomes. I kind of want to go somewhere else. I will say that when running with the twin daggers, you don't do like the Naruto pose. So 0 out of 10, the game is completely unplayable. But people are already making mods that slightly alter the animations for things. Someone made a mod which just changes the idle animation if you have a club item to have it be resting on your shoulder like you're like some badass punk. And that's pretty cool. The modability of this game is very much a selling point. And like I said earlier, a lot of the mods are kind of superfluous. They're not terribly useful, but people are still learning how to mod things. The sections of the Discord where people are just talking about their discoveries with the mod system, with the code, is like once one person figures out how to make NPCs that follow you, everyone's making NPCs that follow you. Once someone figures out how to code in like a dialogue system, everyone's using a dialogue system. It's very much watching in real time the knowledge base of the community expand, and with it, the things that mods can do expand. It is very cool. It is very cool. And despite it being 7 or 8 years since the game was announced, the modding scene has only had a playable version of the game for 7 days. So like, I'm willing to give them some slack while they figure shit out. C. Why would you say that to me? Rocky is memeing at me. Someone, I shan't name who, you can probably just look it up yourself on YouTube, made a whole sniling so sneetly. They made a whole video essay about how hytale is the future of D&D. And I didn't read it. I just saw the screenshot, took a picture of it, went to the group and said, okay, everyone, we're shutting hytale down. It's not happening anymore. I'm canceling it. We've had a good run. But their entire argument was that this can be modded to basically be a new VTT. Which, I mean, yeah, I guess it can. But that's not really what I'd want to use it for. I don't think that this particular method of playing a video game is worth it for either the game or D&D. And I say this as someone who doesn't respect D&D. I still know what D&D wants to do, and I don't think that that hytale is quite right for it. Could it be a neat 3D VTT? Maybe. I guess. Oh, come on. I blocked that, fucker. All right. Oh, I don't have as far a dash when I'm in water. Okay, good to know. Oh, fucking archer. Hey. All right. And... oh, do my arrows not go as far underwater? That fucking sucks. There we go. I got 2 more shots before I have to reload. I missed. And I fired, and I missed. I missed both times. All right, well. Let's shield up. There we go. Got him. All right. Oh, I heard a squeal and panicked. It's just some pigs. All right. One of the other major draws of this game... Oh, crude daggers. I don't really want those. I'll take the berries. I'll take the ore. I'll leave everything else for right now. I think that's good. Another draw is the lore. Every region has at least one faction with an interconnected... Oh, hello. Hi. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Go over here. Stop running away from me. He says, I'm an archer. I can't do close combat. Each faction has an interconnected, like, personality matrix with another faction. So, like, Quebecs and Chorks are constantly fighting because apparently the Chorks eat Quebecs. The Farron, which are little fox people, apparently were once enslaved by the Scarix, which are bug people. Oh, hello. So they always fight. And there's going to be other stuff as well, but there's like implications of there being a living world, which I'm very interested to see be fleshed out some. Aya has asked a question, but I am currently killing a guy. If you'd stop fucking blocking... Ow. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me eat to get the buff. Oh, I missed him entirely. Come on. There, fucker. Let's see. What did I say? Hey, Gadda and Co. Should I make bread today, even if I won't get to eat the bread until tomorrow, and there are definitely other things to be doing today? Make the bread. You deserve it. I'll definitely eat it, but this is focaccia. It's supposed to sit and rise in the fridge for 8 hours. So why haven't you started the bread already? You only have so many hours in the day. The sooner you start, the sooner you get bread. I don't understand what the issue is. But yeah, so like the player characters are not human. Like the only humans, or what's left of them, are the skeletons and the overlanders. The overlanders only survived whatever happened to the rest of humanity by mutating themselves with like black magic and shit. And the rest of humanity are all zombies. They're all skelebums. Every last one of them. So whatever the player characters are, they are coming into this world, into Orbis, or at least the shards of it, and we're encountering all these ruins and all the animated remains of humanity. But they're not. Humanity isn't the only people in this world who matter. There are societies of the Quebecs, the Farrons, the Scarix to a degree. Like, the world has moved on without them. I find that very interesting. Oh, let me off. There we go. All right. I've beaten all the bad guys in here. Hello. You're very cute, and I love you. Oh, and there's... mushrooms and bones with a bunch of pigs standing over it. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm not going to ask questions. Oh, there's another identical structure up there. Oh, let's go into a forest biome. Let's go into an autumn biome. Nice, 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 nice. Autumn biome, autumn biome. Oh, and there's another structure over here. Eventually, there's going to be like readable books and whatnot. There is a main story for the world of Orbis, and we are going to get more hints as to what that is before the adventure mode actually properly releases. But until then, we just have speculation. And speculation leads to really good fan fiction and fan art. One of the things that I love... Oh, that bear just killed something. I'm not going to go bother that. I'll leave that bear alone. One of the things that I love is how each of the different societies all have a working knowledge. It's a spider. I'll leave that alone. Have a working knowledge of who the goddess Gaia is. The goddess Gaia is like a character. She is someone who we as players... Hello, wild boars. You're so derpy and I love you. She is a character who we as players will be able to interact with during the adventure mode based on concept art. But each individual culture has a different cultural idea of who she is and what she's about. Turkeys, 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 turkeys. I want to go see these silly turkeys. Look at these dumb fucking birds. What? A turkey chick? Oh, a turkey chick. Hi. Oh my God, you're so stupid looking. Look at you. You're so stupid looking. God damn. I love them so much. We're in a swamp now. So the remains of human settlements have these marble carved statues of her. Whereas the Quebecs have these little teeny tiny wooden statues they carve out, and they draw her being completely different. Neat. I love when writers and devs actually consider how a living culture works. Yes, absolutely. I have not encountered an actual Farron build in the game yet, because they live in the desert. But because of their past as literal slaves to another culture, they use symbols that refer to the goddess Gaia, but specifically her role as being a part of freedom, like the freedom of nature. Because to them, that's like really culturally important to them. This idea that freedom is a concept that is it is embodied by divinity, which makes sense for them. The end result at the moment is just different designs for their furniture when you want to steal it from them, because the game is still very unfinished. But it's still super interesting. Oh, Fen Stalker. Hi. Hello. Jesus Christ. Oh, and a snake. A snake. Okay. And one more dash, and he's down. There's also interaction between the creatures that are mostly dangerous. So, like, we've seen bears and foxes attack prey animals and kill them. Oh, another one of those. But if you are able to encounter a fen stalker with a frog, the fen stalker will stop what it's doing, get down on the frog's level, and bunny hop a couple of times to, like, try and communicate with it. Fen stalkers like frogs, which is cute as fuck. Even though they don't like us, so they will kill us on sight. The living world is something the devs have said they are very, very interested in as far back as the original announcement of the game. Prey animals will be attacked by predators. Hunters will go after large game. Animals like mice and squirrels will encounter nuts and cheese and they'll be drawn to it. Like, they're really interested in making this place feel like it's lived in, which I think is fantastic. I have never encountered this structure, so I'm going to real quick grab my meat skewers, get a buff or two going, and refill my crossbow. Oh, interesting. Pulling up my shield when I have a crossbow is delayed. That's really interesting. I missed. And I fired. And I missed. There we go. Got him. The combat is also a thing where even though these undead warriors are literal skelebums, they still recall how to fight. So, like, different weapons, they will... Oh, can I cheese this? Because you're on a lily pad? Yes. You can't pathfind to me. Oops. Well, one of us has to change. Wait, is that Jesus? Wait, what? Or just... Yeah, it's just a lily pad. Just a lily pad. Yeah, I can stand on them too, actually. Oh, but not for long, apparently. Oh, they break if you stand on them for too long. That's cool. Oh, fish. Fish. There's no fishing in the game yet, unfortunately. You have to literally just punch the fish, which is not great for the immersion. So what's really interesting, Rocky, is that in this current version of the world, the biomes spawn semi-reliably based on location from spawn. So if you go north, you will always find Zone 3, which is the cold biome. If you go south, you will always find the deserts. If you go east, I believe, you will always find the ocean and then the Zone 4 island. So there is some level of predictability in how the world spawns, which is a bit different from how Minecraft does it. I think I like it, but I know that not everyone does. And of course, the world gen is going to change between versions. Oh yeah, see, we headed north and there's some ice. Let's go see if we can't see a polar bear. Because the game was in development before being sold to Riot, and the playable version we have now is the result of them just literally throwing whatever was somewhat ready at a wall and saying, here you go, lads. There's a lot more stuff in it, despite it being unfinished. Oh, it's snowing. And honestly, that is to this game's credit. If this had showed early access with only like the field biome, I highly doubt that people would have such a positive experience with it as they do now. Okay, there's a cobra over there. I don't know why a cobra is spawning in a cold area. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, something attacked it. And, oh, probably that bear. And that's why it has a health bar, because it's been damaged. Or the fox, I don't know. All right, let's see if we can't find a polar bear. I want to show you guys the ice physics, because there are ice physics, actually. Okay. Oh, yep, there's a polar bear, and there's an Arctic wolf right away. All right, so you slip and slide like crazy on this ice. You can get going pretty well, and then you just stop and just keep going for like 4 or 5 more blocks. Oh, that's not a wolf. That's a fucking saber-toothed tiger. I have yet to encounter one of these, I think. Hi. Hi, please don't kill me. I just wanted the memory. Block. Okay. And dash again. And one more. Oh, I'm out of stamina. God damn it. There we go. Wrong. Lynx. No, I'm pretty sure that was saber-toothed tiger. Gadda, let's be Pokemon gym leaders in Hytale. The puzzling is here. Oh, no. Yeah, we can do an ice trick gym. Hate that, actually. Is this just one little icy biome in the middle of nowhere, huh? Interesting. We can go in the mountains, though. I do like the mountains. The mountains are fun. Am I going the right way? I'm going the right way. All right. Hup. Something that I haven't really... Ah! Oh, okay. The world spawned in. Well, 100 out of 10. Yeah. Yuck it up. Oh, I can't even zoom to where my death was. It doesn't tell me where my shit was. So whatever I had that was useful is just gone now. Fucking rip to me. One of the things that people have been modding in, and I personally think is worth the effort. Let's do this, and let's burn you, because you're not good for anything. Can I not burn you? Okay, thank God I can burn you. I was gonna be like, what the fuck do you mean? And let's plop you over here just for the look-see of it. And once again, we are emptying things into chests. Let me in. I was saying something, but I forgot what it was. Oh, yeah. People have been modding in, like, better maps. People have been modding in maps that specifically show everywhere you've been as opposed to just a radius around you. I understand the devs' desire to do it differently, but I'm not a fan, personally. I much prefer being able to fucking see what I'm doing and where I'm going, but, you know. Alright. Well, I wanted to go up north anyway, so let's just go in that direction and see what happens. I'm pretty sure my stuff won't despawn as long as it's in... Well, no, it probably will despawn in a truck. Ooh. I almost fell down that hole. I almost fell down that hole. That could have been scary. Do-do-do-dee-dee-dee. Alright. I wanted to show you guys a mountain biome. So I'll show you what the mountain biome looks like, and then we'll probably end stream there. Alright, so I know there's mountains. Yes, right up here. I'm going the wrong way entirely. Right up here! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's probably already gone. Fucking rip. Rip me. Oh, and it's nighttime soon, too. So, yeah, we really gotta get a move on. But I want to show you the mountains. One thing that I haven't shown this stream is the underground biomes. There are contextually underground biomes. Oh. Why the moon look like that? Why the moon look like that? That's ominous. I don't like that. Don't do that, moon. What are you down there? You're yellow? What are you? You are goats! You are goats! Hello, goats! Ominous reasons. It's a new moon. Is that what that is? Is that what that means? Look how simple it is to go up a mountain. It's with a 2-block jump and then mantling. You can climb anything. It's so much easier than in other block games. My brethren! Yes, your brethren. I will allow them to survive for now. This mountain ain't giving off any of the good stuff that I wanted to show you guys. Each biome has like surface ores. It has underground biomes that are going to be relative to the above ground biomes. So like at the moment, all biomes have an evil lava pit underneath at the very bottom. Ice biomes have ice caves.
Woohoo! Minecraft!
Woohoo! Not quite, Raggles, but welcome to the stream. But yeah, the Zone 4 area has the dinosaur jungle underneath it.
Woohoo! Minecraft!
Woohoo! Hytale! It's not the same. It's just not the same. But you really have to go. Oh! I forgot there was a Quebec village nearby. Okay. We have to go see the Quebecs. They're like the Pikachu of this game. Oh, what is that down there? What is that glowing down there? Are you valuable? Holy shit, you are. Why is there an emerald spawn here? Hell yeah! That is, in fact, how I feel about what I just found in the game. Fucking amazing. Oh, we got some skelebombs with torches over there. Uranium! No. It's emerald. The hearts of mighty golems are often formed from these gemstones. Arcanists once sought the aid of more industrial diggers to locate rich pockets deep underground. Bear! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, help. Okay, I lost it. Thank fuck. Oh. Hello? Hello, Quebecs. It is I, Farmer Gadda, your neighbor. Do you have a spare bed I could borrow to pass the night? Where are you guys? Where are these little fuckers?
Woohoo! Minecraft!
The woohoo scared me! It's a little loud on my ears over here. Ooh, sorry, chat. Did not mean to scream at you. Where are the Quebecs? There were a bunch when I came here last time. Has the AI made them all wander off? That would be a little upsetting. I don't see any. Hello? Anybody home? You ate them? No! No, don't eat them. Not the Quebecs. They've done nothing wrong. Oh, there they all are. They've all just moved higher up the tree. Hello. What do you have for me? The regular stuff. The regular stuff. An apple pie recipe. I'm pretty sure I already have that. I guess I can buy it for other people who are on my server, but... Oh, and thank God there's beds. I'm going to say this is Quebec Village bed. And I'm going to lie down and go to sleep. Good night. Good night, everybody. All right, and then I wake up. Okay. Currently, we can't interact with the Quebecs aside from them occasionally doing a waving animation at us. Which is a little bit of a shame, but whatever. Oh, here she is. Yeah, this is what the Gaia statue looks like. This is what the Quebecs believe Gaia looks like, which is really cool. She does have like a canon design, which kind of ruins the world building a smidge because like I, as a player, know the Quebecs are quote unquote wrong in their depiction. Alley-oop. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Whew. Pure skill. Very lucky, actually, yes. Oh, that could have been so much worse. Boop. Yeah. All right. I believe that's probably where we're going to end stream for today. Oh, wait for it.
Papai crave violence.
Well, you can't have violence against the Quebecs. We're not doing that. That's not a thing we're doing. But yes, that is where I'm going to end the stream for today. I think a good 2 hour and 20-minute stream is good for my first return to streaming after a hot while. I hope you all enjoyed chatting with me and letting me walk you around. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. Oh, thank you. Yes. But hopefully by this time next week, we should. Oh, thank you so much. That's so. You're too kind. So sweet of you. By this time next week, I hope to have the hytale server up and running, so it will be a proper multiplayer experience. I do have to do some things before that is ready, but hopefully by next week that'll be up and running so people can play. I will. Delighted to see you streaming again. Well, thank you, Sheila. I'm happy to be streaming as well. As a bit of a surprise for those of you who are not in the group, we actually have invited new members to hytale for this relaunch. So you're going to see some old faces, see some new faces, and hopefully together we're going to have a grand old time.
Woohoo! Minecraft.
No, not Minecraft. That's not. Thank you, Henbert. You don't have hands, so this is the closest you can get. I appreciate the effort. All right. And with that, I'm just going to go offline. I don't know who and to raid, so we're just going to dip. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye-bye.